Morning, ladies. We all have our opinions on how existence came to exist. Some people believe in God, some people believe in science, and some people even believe in cheese. About myself, I think that they're all silly ideas, because I know of the Leo-plurigenetic theorem, which suggests that the world was created by a fat, hairy midget shaped like an owl. This mystical midget owl first created a thing called water, which you can drink and boil babies in. Almost immediately after this, he created a thing called unicorns. But unlike the traditional majestic beasts with little horns on their heads, they are really hideous beasts with rabies. And instead of having sharp pointy horns on their heads, they have bottles of KY jelly that they use in the process of mating. Recently, some of the world's most prestigious scientists have proven that these unicorns really do exist by observing several kinds of mosquito species' reproduction cycles. I mean, have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? It's not. It's really a dark shade of red. But to see the real color, you have to forget what you believe and believe what is true. And to forget what you believe and believe what is true, you have to believe in what you think is false and discard what you hold true, thus letting you open up a sense of true self-belief and confidence, which would let you think you believe what is true, letting you see the color that is real. So then, you little smartass, you might ask, why is the sky red then? Because the unicorns like red. There have been numerous sightings of unicorns over the past 3 months. 92% of these sightings claim to have been an IPU, an invisible pink unicorn. The most noticeable feature about these IPUs is their invisibility. But at times, this invisibility can be hard to see. So most unicorn watchers tend to look for their pink qualities, which is 56% easier to see than something that is invisible. Back to the topic of the midget owl thing. After he, or she, or whatever the hell he is, created unicorns, he retired. But luckily he gave them a talent called Steve. All unicorns are born with Steve, which gives them the ability to create things and elect a leader. The first leader elected was Charlie, titled King Charlie VI. Charlie was a princess of Nigeria long before he was elected king, so he had, a bit of previous experience, I guess. King Charlie VI exists inside many fascinating objects, such as gravity, Americans, and one of my favorites, the wheelchair. All three of these inventions revolutionized the way we now do stuff in a very big way. Unicorns are very social creatures, often traveling in herds ranging from -15 to the alphabet. A popular pastime pursued by unicorns is harvesting insect repellent out of fields of second-hand virgins, which involves a group of homophobic penguins killing Ronald McDonald and Santa Claus. In a recent documentary directed by Mel Gibson, starring Mel Gibson, on Lilo and Stitch, there's a large section on how unicorns feast mainly on freshly harvested politicians and the occasional thumbtack. But be aware, however, if you make fun of the unicorn believers such as myself, you can be charged with the penalty of death by the mystical guard, which is a guild of single male men generally aging between 35 and 55, living in their mother's basements, commonly wearing comb-overs. These creatures have graced us with some of life's greatest luxuries, so I say we should embrace these beautiful creatures and believe them. Do you believe?